Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amun. Last episode we went and turned in all the quests we had for the town to trade meet, and solved its major problems. Now, the two major families have gone back to feuding. Of course they have. Of course things can never just go nice. We've been warned not to take part in it, but we may try looking into it and seeing what happens if we can. We also have a small quest to handle something for someone up here. Their child is afraid to even leave, so we'll see what we can do. May as well.
I await your word.
Gristor and Genia, and there's Tiris.
Top of the day to you.
Our boy is in trouble, my lord. Anything you could do to help him would be appreciated, truly. Of course.
Good day to you.
Oh, you are one of the heroes that everyone is talking about, aren't you? You stopped the druids and the genies. Maybe you could help me. It's all so terrible. I hardly know where to begin. My love, Risa, and I. We were coming home 2 days ago, not far from here. It was late, and I heard a strange noise come out of the shadows. I thought perhaps it was another attack by the animals, but a large man leapt out of the darkness at me and knocked me out. I remember nothing until I woke up. When I did, I saw a man tying Risa to a chair. He was the one who had leapt at me. I stirred as my head ached, and I was not immediately aware that someone else was in the room. I suppose the other must have heard me because he approached. I saw him, my lord. I turned and I saw him. He was a man, or a creature that looked like a man, but he had no skin. All I saw was his muscles and sinew. He hissed a dreadful sound and tried to grab me. I was frightened and I leapt back, barely out of his reach. The man by Risa yelled at him to grab me, and the skinless creature shouted back at him, angry, and I fled as quickly as I could. I heard someone running behind me, but I didn't dare look. I heard it shout behind me once. It said that it would get me, that it would find me, and when I stopped running eventually, I didn't hear it any more. I came here to hide, my lord. I am frightened to go out. What manner of creature could this be? What kind of magic would create a horror such as this? I don't know who to turn to. The militia, they can do nothing against such a creature, I am sure, and I feel so ashamed. I left my Risa behind, left her to die. Please, my lord, will you help me? Will you find my Risa and bring her back to me? I will try, but I need more information. Thank you, my lord. I am very grateful. If you could do whatever you can. As for more information, well, let me think. The skinless creature did say the name of the man with the knife. He shouted it when the man told the creature to grab me. He called the man Regiek. Regiek? Are you sure? Yes, sir, very sure. Why? Do you know that name? This is the evil killer who takes skins that do not belong to him. We have discovered him, Frederick Lionheart. We must take the boot heel to his ways. Oh no. Then you must find Risa soon, if he has not already killed her. Oh, I should have saved her when I had the chance. I should have tried. Please! The creature brought me to the woods near the southwest gate. Go there, I beg you, and find out what has become of her. Perhaps this man and his creature yet remain there. Oh, dear me. I spoke to Tiris and found out something startling. Regiek, the murderer from the bridge district in Athkatla, whom I drove off, is now in trade meet and apparently working with a strange skinless creature. Tiris and his girlfriend Risa were kidnapped and brought to the woods by the southwest gate, where Tiris was just barely able to escape. He begs that I find Risa and suggests that I look in the woods for any clues. Oh, we're definitely going to go do this. That said, I'm also going to try something else. First, I'm taking this back. Because
Very well.
I'm going to go take Rasad with us. Because I like Rasad. And I think he has a quest.
You have returned. Do you have another adventure to abduct me into?
Alright, you are done.
Do we flower anew, or is the fall upon us?
I think it's best that we split up for now. Then I shall return to the Druid Grove and do nature's work from there. That is where I'll be if you wish to find me. We'll meet you at the Druid Grove if we need you again. Okay. I'll give this to you for now. No, not you. Rasad. You can't actually use it. You have glimmering bands. These polished braces reflect harsh light into the eyes of the wearer's foes, distracting them from parrying incoming fists. And moonlight walkers. These comfortable boots provide monks of the Sun Soul with exceptional arch support, allowing them to perform feats that would lead to crippling back pain in ordinary people. Indeed. I find it interesting that you can use the cleric staff. Well, considering your katana is honestly kind of weak. I guess wield this, though you won't be using it. Okay. Assad, you're with us for now. I don't like how fast you run. Alright, so here's the southwest gate. We need to look around here for clues. We'll deal with this quest before we try and do anything about the two families.
I trust all this.
Hold! I would know what manner of creature you are before I lower my guard. I am a simple human, nothing more. You did not attack me on sight, so you are not the creature I seek. Its base cunning would not allow it to go without attacking a lone victim. That said, it is quite fair to say you do not know who I am and may attack me regardless, especially if you are at all aware of the capabilities of my prey. I am Darcidian Moor, and I hunt a creature known as Skin Dancer, a man-like beast without true flesh of its own. Now will you reveal your name? I am Frederick Lionheart, and I seek a victim who may be held by the creature you seek, and a murderer named Regiek. I see. The murderer I do not know, but if he is aiding the Skin Dancer, then he is as much my target as the creature itself. He would only capture a victim if he meant to use his dark magic to create another like himself. Otherwise, he would have consumed her flesh on the spot. No, I must follow the leads I have found here and confront this creature once and for all. Tell me, then, will you aid me in creating this creature of evil? Yes, I will go with you. The murderer who is with the Skin Dancer must be stopped as surely as the creature itself. Excellent. I know now who you are. You are the recently anointed saviors of this town, yes? Obviously, you have earned your reputation through good deeds. I have found several clues. I suspect the creature's lair is just north of the East Gate, in a walled-off section of town with an orange pavilion. I intend to travel ahead and scout out the area. Meet me there as soon as possible. I can certainly use your aid. Ah. Okay, I don't need to do that. The man I met at the woods, Darcidian Moor, inferred that the skinless creature may have captured Risa to remove her skin and create another like himself, else it would have consumed her flesh on the spot. What the creature's connection to Regiek might be, I have no idea. A walled-off section with an orange pavilion. That would be over here. Alright. There is, of course, reason to be concerned and worried. So it's got to be through there. Let's save before we go in. Oh, or not. Frederick Lionheart, you have come! The creature was about to kill the maiden here, and I was forced to intervene. His human accomplice is only unconscious, however.
I knocked him out. He was going to kill me.
Quickly, Frederick Lionheart. I have been badly hurt, and I do not know if this human accomplice will rise soon or not. Kill him now while we have the chance.
Yes, kill him, please.
I have arrived at the lair Darcidian described, only to find that he entered it to save Risa from being killed by Regiek. Regiek lies unconscious, and Darcidian has asked me to kill him quickly before he awakens. The skinless creature appears to be nowhere in sight. Huh.
I trust all this.
Quickly! Do not stall, Frederick Lionheart. You must kill him before he rises. I do not know how powerful he truly is. Where is the Skin Dancer you spoke of? It is dead, as I said. Its body is crumbled. That is its nature.
Enough! I can take no more of this. Your plan was a moronic one, Darcidian.
Shh, Regiek, you fool! This was your only chance to fake your death and escape once and for all.
I have no patience for it. Let us kill them and take their skins, and we can announce my death anyway. Come, it ends here.
I knew it all seemed too strange.
With vengeance. I won't let my friends be hurt.
It is good to be back in my own skin. I cannot believe I am doing this. You killed those monsters. It was so horrible. They turned me into one of them, peeled my skin from my bones, and now I put it back.
What do you mean, turned you into one of them?
They turned me into one of them. He took my skin like it was some kind of coat and put it on. He told me that now I was a skin dancer too. I can feel the dark magic coursing through me, changing me. He laughed at me, said I had been given a gift, if only for a short time. He told me it was an honor when a skin dancer assumed a new form. He said he needed to change his identity, but that he didn't want heroes chasing after him. He meant you, didn't he? He knew you were here. He meant to use both me and Tyrus, but Tyrus got away, so their plan had to change. Thank the gods you found out, but I cannot go anywhere like this. I can feel that magic, that evil growing inside of me. Please, my lord, help me.
What can I do?
When he was taking my skin, Regiek said the only way to stop the process was a spell of restoration. But he laughed, saying I would never receive it. If you find that spell, could you not cast it upon me? Maybe the Temple Superior at the Walkinar Temple would have something. Only, I have no coin. I know such magic is very expensive, but if you could find it in your heart to save me, I would be eternally grateful.
I may have that spell on me here. I will check.
Please, if you have the spell or can get it, I beg you to help me.
One of us might have it. Let me see. You have... I don't think you have it. You have lesser restoration.
We are all heroes. You and Boo
See
and
if this
I,
will work.
hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel my skin turning back to normal. Oh, thank you. I've got to go home. I've got to see Tyrus. Thank you again, you wonderful, wonderful man.
Oh,
Done.
lesser restoration was enough. And the Skinwalkers are dealt with. Horrible, disgusting
Cities
creatures.
always teem with evil and decay. Let's give it a good shake and see what falls out.
We're working on things. Also, Rasad asked us to do a quest for him. Why do we not have that quest?
As you ask.
Well met and welcome.
Risa came back and she was overjoyed. She told us everything that happened. You are a marvel, my lord, a true hero for having saved them.
And now they are to be married. What wonderful news. Thank you again, my lord. I cannot express my gratitude enough for everything you have done here.
Alright.
Heart is filled with joy.
I returned to Tyrus to tell him the good news, that Regiek Heidsman and the other skin dancer, Darcidian, were finally dead and Risa was
my
restored,
legs are just
but he had already
aching.
received it.
I've never walked
Risa
so
and
much
he
in my
had left
life.
to be married, and his parents were
Can we rest
overjoyed.
now?
Sometimes
we
things
are
work out, it
all
seems.
heroes. You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Shall be.
Alright. Well, that's all dealt with, and everything's good. All that leaves are the two estates. Oh boy. Well, we're adventurers. We get involved with things. Oh, Mincy is no longer surrounded by bees, or bugs, or flies, or whatever it was. I don't know why that was the case. Let's save before we go speak with them. Alright, we're near the Ali Bakars first, so let's see what happens.
Consider it done.
Lord Scarmain Ali Bakar.
Do not touch
Hello
me.
once
Speak
again,
and be done with
Frederick
it.
Lionheart. It is pleasing to see that you did not respond to the call of that harlot, Lady Lilith. The woman is too deluded to see the truth, as I said. A commoner that has risen above her station. Our two houses have been feuding for generations. The Loraxels seem to be possessed of the notion that their family founded this town. What an absurd thought! Why they would even presume to suppose such a thing, I have no idea. It is sad, however, that the Ali Bakars have never had the evidence to prove our claim to them, though it galls me that we would need it. All that has recently changed. An old tome belonging to my family states that there is proof. That proof can be found right here in Trademeet. In the graveyard is a tomb that has been long abandoned, but which also houses the founder of the town. My ancestors. With him lies a large circlet called the Mantle of Joaquin. Possessing that circuit would be all the proof I need, so I wish to acquire it. I would do so myself, but there happens to be a good reason the tomb is abandoned. It is haunted, so they say. The exact nature of its danger I do not know, but you are a hero who surely could face its perils and return safely with the mantle, yes? In return, I shall pay you 1,000 gold. Very well, I will try my best. Very good. I shall give you the key then, which will allow you into the tomb. The key itself having been in my family for some time as well. More proof, yes? Go then, and return with the mantle. Okay. I have agreed to enter a tomb here in Trademeet that apparently contains a gold circlet named the Mantle of Joaquin, which will prove Lord Scarmain's claim of his family being the only true nobility in the town. He has given me a key to the tomb and warns me that it is haunted. I am to return with the circlet once I get it.
I will do my best.
Well, let's see if the other family will even talk to us now. It's possible they won't.
Yes.
Ah, we are all heroes. You and Boo and I.
Come on, what about
Hamsters
now?
Oh,
and
this
rangers
is open
everywhere.
now.
Rejoice!
Oh no, that's...
Come on, I'm getting
Never mind.
itchy. Let's go.
Shut up, please. The other family's not there. Okay.
Very well.
I guess that was what happened. Well, let's go here and see what happens.
Greetings once again.
A moment of your time, Frederick Lionheart. I understand that you have taken a commission from a noble family to enter the tomb and retrieve something from it. I have no objection. The tomb has been a sore point for far too long, and if anyone can do something about that, I am sure you are the one. But I am concerned about what you may retrieve. The mantle. It belongs to an ancestor of two families, although each is sure to claim it as theirs alone. This can end only in bloodshed. I cannot offer the gold that the nobles have, but in the name of peace I ask that you bring the mantle to me once it is found. I will not force you to, however. Perhaps things are not as bad as I fear, but I shall leave your actions to your conscience. Before I entered the tomb, Lord Logan approached me and asked that I give the Mantle of Joaquin to him once I retrieve it, for the sake of peace, if nothing else. He is not going to force me, however. Well, I'm probably going to do that, and it's a bunch of skeletons and skeleton warriors.
Great fun! Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
And one skeleton warrior summoned more skeleton warriors. How
Great
delightful.
fun!
And we have the Mantle of Joaquin already.
Slippery one.
A golden circlet found within the sealed tomb in Trademeet Cemetery. The circlet is tarnished with age, but one can still make out Joaquin's symbol on the circlet. Well, that was easy to get. And these are probably just simple Yep, simple two-handed swords. I can sell those. Alright. Well, as I said, we're gonna go hand it to the mayor. That seems to be the way to go about it. Onwards, onwards. We're not going to feed into this family feud. Alright. Oh, Lord Logan.
Greetings once again.
How goes... Greetings, Frederick Lionheart. How goes the quest in the tomb? Do you bring the mantle to me so that this feud of the Luxorals and the Alibakars may be ended? Yes, I have the mantle. Take it so that my involvement with these families is done. Thank you. Here is some coin. I know it is not as much as you might have received from those families. Still, it is the right thing to do. Thank you. 250 gold, an increased reputation. I recovered the mantle of Joaquin from the tomb in Trademeet and gave it to Lord Logan instead of either of the families that wanted it. The reward was not as much, and both families are bound to be upset, but it was probably the right thing to do. Probably. Alright.
You must gather your party
Well,
before
let's go,
Yes.
sell these few
With all of the
swords
people
we
and their
have.
accumulated wealth, yes?
And with that, I should probably end the episode here. Well, shortly anyway.
Going to some strong dwarven ale.
There. Those are sold, nothing else there. And with that, everything in Trademeet is done. We should probably head back to the main town for a moment. Especially because we have something to do. First things first, to the slums.
Consider it done.
And we'll go and take a rest. I was also informed that I need to take Rasad to the town, to the city gates in order to do his quest.
You must gather your party before venturing.
But we have a timed quest going on at the moment with Jaheira, so we'll keep Rasad with us for a little bit. Even though I would like to have a cleric on my side, we'll keep Rasad with us for now.
I got
First,
some cheap beer for ya.
a quick rest.
I await your need.
Remember your obligations elsewhere, Frederick Lionheart. We have to go to the Harper Hold in Athkatla as soon as possible. It would not be good to keep them waiting too long. Jaheira, that will be our next stop. In the next episode, I think,
You must
because,
gather
well,
your party before venturing.
let's make a run over there. We may as well. And I'm then going to probably end the episode, because, like I said, it's gone on about long enough. So, next episode, we will go into the Harper Stronghold and deal with this thing that Jaheira needs us to handle. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm sure it will be quite interesting. Then after that, we'll head to the city gates where I was told I have to go in order to deal with Rasad, who I did always like, I will fully admit, so it'll be nice. Hopefully that should all go well. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44, that is Frederick Lionheart, Minsk, Jaheira, Rasad, Yoshimo, and Eri. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amen. And I shall see you all next time.